who badly needed the full 3 points to retain any chance of making the promotion playoffs. From Upton Park, Steve Dixon takes up the story.
Welcome along to the South East London derby here at Upton Park. Perhaps a contradiction in terms because of course this game is being played in East London, but certainly this is most definitely the battle between the South East London's most two big clubs, Charlton Athletic and Millwall. Let's look as usual at the two sides, and looking at the Charlton side, coming in at number 3, Scott Minto, who's been injured for the last few games, tweaked his hamstring rather in the game at Ipswich, came back for a couple of games, most notably the win at Brighton, but Scott Minto back in the side this afternoon. There's certainly one or two changes in the Charlton lineup from when the two sides met 10 days ago at the Den. Paul Bacon is in at number 7. That's a change from Tuesday night in the game against Grimsby, and also a change from the game at the Den. John Bumstead was missing at the Den as well, and that of course a game that finished in a 1-0 defeat for Charlton. Let's move across and look at the Millwall lineup today. In fact, very much similar to the lineup that beat Charlton 1-0 at the Den. The goal scorer, of course, on that particular occasion, Paul Kerr. The only change in the Millwall 11, that's at number 6, Alex Ray, the highly rated midfield player. He came off in the game at the Den in the first half, and he's been replaced by David Thompson. For the first time at a Charlton game this season at Upton Park, we have got the east side of the ground open. It's been opened purely for the exclusive use of the Mill supporters who are seated beneath the camera gantry here on the east side. So for the first time this season, all 4 sides of the ground in use, and it should help to provide a good atmosphere for this game. Webster getting in early. And again, it'll be John Colquhoun, the former Heart of Midlothian midfield player, to take the corner from this right-hand side. And there's a chance at the far post for Verveer, and it's away by Pardew. And the Millwall fans think that a penalty's been given, but in fact there's an offside flag out of your picture. And the referee wants a word with Colin Walsh. Not sure what was said there. Possibly something off the ball between Walsh and Colquhoun. Bumstead gets it away, up as far as Leaburn. Leaburn, lovely skill from Leaburn. And again from Leaburn. Good ball inside for Bumstead. Now Darren Pitcher on the right-hand side, if Bumstead can find him. He's in find Bacon. And now Pardew. The man on the left is Walsh, if Pardew can find him. Instead it goes to Minto. Now Minto can advance. To Leaburn, and now Minto straight into the box. Shot in! Good save from Davison. Practically every player on the field on the edge of the Millwall penalty area now as Balmer chips the ball in. Webster's not going to get there. Thompson gets it away up to as far as McGinlay. McGinlay turns well. McGinlay beats one man, gets the ball in towards, and now Goodman. Goodman away from Balmer, and Boulder racing from goal. And Boulder gets it away. Minto brings it down and gets it away as far as Thompson. That's a throw in to Millwall. The ball came off Colin Walsh's hands, but the referee deciding that it wasn't intentional and therefore no need. And there's a confusion now in the Charlton defence. McGinlay can poke it back in. And Webster and Boulder were at 6s and 7s there. And Charlton living dangerously. And Bacon takes over from Leaburn, and the ball down the line is for Nelson. And Nelson's away. And now Gary Nelson, he needs support. He's got Walsh, he's got Pardew. Driven in. And Verveer concedes the corner, and that's Charlton's best break of the afternoon so far, and it's yielded their first corner of the game with just 30 seconds remaining in the first half, so this would be a terrific time to get a goal. Walsh with the corner, left-footed, swung in. Balmer is up, Webster is up, Leaburn is up, there's a chance! Oh, off the line! And how could that possibly be a goal kick? Colquhoun gets it away. Bumstead wins the header. And now it's in for Leaburn. Leaburn, lovely ball to Nelson. And now Nelson needs support in the box. Leaburn is up and so is Bacon. Leaburn gets in! And Davison was out quickly. And that will be a corner to Charlton. Leaburn getting in very bravely. Charlton's second corner of the game. Paul Bacon meticulously placing the ball in that corner quadrant. And swings it in, and it's deep to the far post, but no challenge on the goalkeeper. And Leaburn forced the mistake from Ian Dawes. And now Minto sprinting forward. That might have been a hand, but right in front of the referee. No decision. Pardew gets a tackle in. Here's Walsh, and now the space for Nelson, and again very few players in the box, but Leaburn is one of them. He got up and got the header in. That's better football from Charlton. Here's Paul Kerr, and now it's with Cooper. Kerr again. McGinlay is the target. Now Goodman, the shot. And that was not far away from John Goodman. Goodman, of course, one of the goal scorers last week against Leicester, very nearly added to his tally this season. A wicked dipping shot that Bob Boulder watched very carefully and decided was going wide, and indeed Bob Boulder was correct. And Charlton will be relieved to hear it. And there's a good pick on from Nelson, and Leaburn couldn't find Bacon. Nelson getting in, and Leaburn getting in front of Verveer. And now the ball comes out to Bacon. Nelson's outside him, but Bacon will try the shot, but it will come out to Nelson after all. Nelson left-footed across to the far post. The target is Colin Walsh. Leaburn gets in, and that's gone behind for a goal kick. And again, Millwall pull players back and Charlton push players forward. And everybody barring Stuart Balmer and Bob Boulder. And in fact now Bob Boulder is the only person that isn't in the Millwall half. Leaburn gets the flick. Webster gets up, gets it forward. And away by Stevens. Darren Pitcher will be here. He will get there first rather. Kerr was closing him down quickly. He hooks it forward towards Nelson. McLeary wins that. And now here's Leaburn, and Nelson takes over. Now can Nelson get the shot in? And he only managed to get a half shot in, Gary Nelson. He hit it, didn't get enough power behind it. Davison got down quite easily to make the save. Gary Nelson, 6 goals this season. The last one was a few games ago. He'd like to get on the score sheet, I know, this afternoon. Here's Cooper. And now it's out on the left-hand side for Paul Kerr, wearing the number 9 shirt for Millwall. The ball comes in, and that's a shot from the far post from McGinlay. A good save for Goodman, surely! And off to hit the post and away by Webster. And Charlton survives, and I don't quite know how. But suddenly McGinlay pops up at the far post. Boulder made the save, and Goodman really should have scored on the rebound. But the combination of Bob Boulder and the post kept the ball out, and it was hooked away by Webster. And Charlton again are living dangerously. Kerr with the throw, and Millwall have Charlton under some pressure here. It's with McLeary, and driven in towards McGinlay. Balmer with the header away. Can Colquhoun get there? It might come to Verveer, and it goes over, but Walsh now can get it away for Charlton, and does, and it's up as far as Nelson. And Nelson's won it in front of Thompson, and now Nelson bearing down on goal. Can Leaburn get in front? Nelson cuts inside, and it's too high for Leaburn. Good header by Webster, and Leaburn getting up, and now Bacon getting up. Stevens wins it, and Kerr, and now Goodman for Millwall, and this game is beginning to come to life in the second half. And Kerr again on the left-hand side to take on Darren Pitcher. And the cross coming in the far post, there's Verveer! And how did he miss from there? Verveer should have scored. And Colquhoun has space on the right-hand side. Colquhoun can get it across, and Webster forced to concede the corner in spectacular fashion. Millwall's 5th corner of the afternoon. Colquhoun will take the corner, far side of the field. Verveer gets up, and Verveer gets in, and again he's just over the bar. And that's twice in the space of a minute that Verveer's gone close. And here's Leaburn, and now Hendry. Now what can Hendry do for Charlton? The shot! Oh, it's a great save! That's a superb save by Davison. And Hendry was very nearly his first touch, forcing a superb save from the Millwall goalkeeper. Charlton have a corner. Walsh to the corner, Webster gets up. It's off the post! Leaburn! Over the bar! And Alan Pardew can't believe it, and he's hurt. And Nelson finds Bumstead. He's got Minto in space. And Minto will want it back from Walsh, I'm sure. Oh dear, Walsh sold Minto a bit short there. Leaburn battling hard. And this might fall for Leaburn again. And it does fall for Leaburn. And it's out to Minto, and now Minto's another goal. Can he do it? McLeary gets the block in, and Charlton have another corner. At last we get some noise from the Charlton fans behind the goal. Colin Walsh will take the corner. Webster getting up. It's bounced clear. Shot comes in. Oh! Davison was well positioned, or was he just a trifle fortunate? 6 minutes remaining, as well as what Graham Poll has on his stopwatch. But we're moving into the last stage of this derby match. And here is John Hendry. And Hendry has Nelson and Leaburn up the support. And there goes Hendry. The shot. Yes! It's a goal! John Hendry! It's a superb goal with 6 minutes remaining. And the Charlton players surround the on-loan striker. And there's no surprise there, because Charlton have taken the lead on 84 minutes. And could that be the goal that wins this battle for South East London supremacy? This would be a really morale-boosting victory for Charlton if they can hang on to this single goal advantage. And Colquhoun is away on the right-hand side. He's beaten Minto. Minto gets back, the cross comes in. Goodman with the header. It's gone wide. Everybody is in front of Colin Cooper as the chip comes into the box. There's a battling by Leaburn going on there. Hooked over his shoulder by Colquhoun. Now Thompson. Oh, it's gone wide. It was Armstrong who got the header in. And Boulder, watching it all the way, I think felt safe that it was going wide, but there wasn't much in it. It's all action here at Upton Park as we move into stoppage time. The 90 minutes are up. It's with Dawes. The cross comes in. Verveer gets up. Away by Balmer. Now it's with Kerr. Here is Cooper. Kerr again. Charlton have got some defending to do yet one more time. Darren Pitcher. Kerr has turned. Across the goal. Away by Balmer. A good interception by Stuart Balmer. Now McLeary gets it back into the penalty area. The flag's come up for offside. And Charlton breathed a massive sigh of relief. 30 seconds of time added on. And Charlton will want to take as much time as possible in taking this free kick. This would be a fantastic victory. Not only would it mean 3 points, but it would mean a long overdue victory over Millwall. Boulder gets it forward. Free header for Thompson. He makes a hash of it, and the whistle has gone, and Charlton have beaten Millwall for the first time since 1978, and celebrations on the North Bank for Charlton's first victory over Millwall in 14 years. It's been a long time coming, and it came with a fantastic goal from on loan John Hendry on 84 minutes. Charlton are back in the race for the playoffs. The final score here at Upton Park, it's a historic result. Charlton Athletic 1, Millwall 0.
Afterwards, Alan Pardew discussed the match with Steve Dixon.
Alan, that was a very hard-earned 3 points. Yeah, it was a battle, to say the least. Typical derby. You know, they give as good as we give them, and in the end, one goal was always going to decide it, I thought.
Were the players pleased to reverse that result from 10 days ago?
Yeah, obviously, we know it means a lot to the fans. And, you know, considering promotion and everything, we obviously wanted to win very much today, and I thought we just nicked it.
And with those 3 away defeats as well, it was important to get back on the rails with 3 points today, wasn't it?
Yeah, you know, our strategy today was to keep it tight first half, because we just kept getting silly goals away. But the 3 away defeats, we didn't really deserve to lose in them all. I thought we deserved to nick at least one of the results there. So it was important to keep tight today and then perhaps nick it in the second half, which we did.
Which is exactly what happened. It was a terrific goal as well, wasn't it?
That was a great goal, yeah.
Were the players aware that we hadn't actually beaten Millwall for 14 years?
Well, Gritty kept reminding us about it. Yeah, he's very hyped up in there and kept reminding us. And now he's given us 6 bottles of champagne if we won today. So he's chuffed as anything.
And what about yourself? Because you took a bang on the face going in for that diving header.
Yeah, I thought I'd scored actually. And I looked up and everything was going on, so I obviously knew it wasn't in. So I was a bit disappointed with that.
But all in all, everyone's very happy with the 3 points.
Oh yeah, you've got to be happy when you beat Millwall.
And Tuesday night, of course, another tough game.
Yeah, Swindon, they'll be knocking it about, so if we get tight and close on them, perhaps we can nick something down there.
First team coach Alan Kirbishley also shared his thoughts on the game.
Alan, 3 valuable points, you must be well pleased.
Yes, I mean, we've had a difficult 10 days, losing 3 on the spin, and it was great to get back on a winning game again, and obviously against Millwall, it's extra pleasure for us.
It must be a real morale boost for the chaps in the dressing room.
Well, I think, we've been under pressure the last 2 weeks. Obviously we've had a difficult time with injuries and everything else, and I think after the disaster against Grimsby in the week, I think that we couldn't ask for a better game than Millwall at home, and the crowd and the atmosphere on the day, I think, give us a bit of a lift.
How have we come through with regard to injuries? Because of course we had Scott Minto back today for his first game in about 5 weeks.
I mean, it's nice to see Scott back again. I mean, we've missed him for half a season so far, and it's nice to have him back. There's not really anybody else with a chance of coming back until possibly Blackburn. So we just have to battle on again next week against Swindon.
So we're not going to see Robert Lee, Steve Gatting, Alex Dyer, any of those players for some time yet?
No. Alex is hopefully going to get a 4 weeks training this week and may play Friday in the reserves. Paul Gorman may play Friday in the reserves. Kim Grant may play Friday in the reserves. So hopefully by the time we play Blackburn, I think there might be a few people fit.
So those 3 points have put us back in the frame on the fringe of the playoffs again. I mean, it makes Swindon a very important game indeed, doesn't it?
Yes, I mean, we said early on in the season that once we got to 50 points we can start concentrating on perhaps going for promotion as opposed to, going down. And it wasn't a defeatist attitude when we said it. We just didn't want to start blowing our own trumpet after October, because you can always bounce, go the other way for you and you make you look a bit stupid. But now we've got to 50 points, there's 11 games to go, and if we can win 5 games out of these 11, I think we'll be in with a good shout at the playoffs.
Of course, the next 4 are quite tough. We've got Swindon, then it's Blackburn, and then Middlesbrough. We've got some very hard games coming up, haven't we?
Yeah, I know. I mean, to be fair, you're saying they're hard games, and they are because of where the other teams are, obviously at the top. But this league is so even that I don't think any result is a foregone conclusion, wherever you play. I mean, you've got Brighton going winning at Newcastle today. You've got Oxford beating Swindon. You've got Blackburn getting beat by Bristol Rovers. No game is over. I mean, every game. It's a bit similar to today's game. I mean, they've had a great chance to score, didn't take it. We go down the other end and score. It's so even. It depends on if you've got a little bit of luck when you're going forward, and perhaps a lot of luck if you're defending. But we'll keep battling along, and if we can get them 5 wins, we'll have a shout.
The win over Millwall leaves Charlton 7th in the table and still in the running for promotion. As the squad retire to celebrate their historic victory with a well-earned glass of champagne, we'll leave you with another look at John Hendry's winning goal. Until the next programme, goodbye from all of us on the Moving Magazine.
And here is John Hendry, and Hendry has Nelson and Leaburn up the support, and there goes Hendry, the shot, yes, it's a goal, John Hendry! It's a superb goal with 6 minutes remaining, and the Charlton players surround the on-loan striker, and there's no surprise there, because Charlton have taken the lead on 84 minutes, and could that be the goal that wins this battle for South East London supremacy?